The biggest problem in self-improvement YouTube is that by the time you find that new upcoming cool self-improvement YouTuber, they've already got like 20,000 subscribers and they've already completed the most important step in any young man's self-improvement journey. The guy has already graduated the self-improvement depression stage of knowing everything that he should be doing, and he started taking consistent action. Action consistent enough where he can get 20k subscribers, which means probably he's stuck to a weekly upload schedule for 6 months. He's been making the videos better and better every time. And this guy has already done the hardest, most important part of any young man's self-improvement journey. The thing that's unique about this self-improvement channel is that I am still just before graduating the self-improvement depression stage to where I'm still watching, I'll be honest with you bro, like 4 hours of YouTube videos a day. But as you can see, as of the time of this recording, I've been consistent with 5 weeks of weekly uploads, and it's only gonna get better from here. So if it wasn't clear enough, the value in this channel is the fact that you can follow along with me in real time, graduating self-improvement depression, lowering drastically the amount of instant gratification per week, and increasing drastically the amount of delayed gratification by taking consistent actions on basically the same 5 habits that we all should be consistent with, but we've been struggling with for whatever reason. Hey brother, I'm Ethan, and after binging self-improvement content for 6 years between 18 and 24 years old, I finally decided to make this YouTube channel for young men in the exact same phase of knowing everything you should be doing, but you can't take consistent action recently. And I'm making these videos as I graduate myself out of this shit so that I can step by step teach you exactly what I'm doing so you can graduate as well. If you've already watched like 300 self-improvement YouTube videos over the past couple years, but you just haven't taken consistent action, then this is the best channel on YouTube that you should thank the algorithm gods for recommending to you. And I highly advise you to subscribe for that reason. Right now we're working up to making 2 weekly videos, one about the life-changing dopamine detox that will give you this transformation of self-improvement autist to man of action who takes consistent action immediately after he learns a new useful lesson. And then the second video each week is going to be me condensing down the best lessons that I've learned in self-improvement YouTube and condensing them into value bomb videos on that second video every week. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into today's video topic. So what I want to share in this video is all of the factors in my life that I believe are contributing to this life-changing dopamine detox being the one to save my fucking life. I feel it, man. I feel it in my balls that I'm in the middle of graduating the self-improvement depression stage and just becoming a machine where the second that I learn some new useful information, I implement it into my weekly routine, and then I never have to learn about that kind of topic ever again. It's just part of my weekly routine. So if you've tried dopamine detoxing before but it didn't work, and then you fell into a 6-month rut and the self-hatred and the depression and etc., before you try again, I want you to make your main goal just copying all of the factors in my life that I believe are setting me up for success on this dopamine detox. And then after you've set those up, get back on the horse and try again, because I don't want you to try again without getting all these variables and then, you know, you do the whole rut, the negative spiral, etc. I strongly advise you to pay attention to the rest of the video and try to line up all the stars just like I did. So these are going in no particular order. I'm just going to list them off as they come to me. First things first, which may be the most important one, is that I am committed to the life-changing dopamine detox. And you need to tackle this detox with the same intensity that you would be using to pull yourself up and save your life. Because literally bro, if you don't take dopamine detoxing as seriously as I am right now, then you're gonna be half-assing it for the next up to 6 years like me, and maybe even fucking beyond that, which is terrifying to me. Trust me, even just these 6 years, you don't want to suffer from the self-hatred, self-loathing, like the darkness that comes when you spend years knowing what you should be doing and then choosing the bad habits anyway, bro. Please, if you don't listen to anything else in this video, just remember to take your detox as seriously as you would anything else you would be doing to save your own life. Second is that I've got a pretty sweet 9-to-5 job where it's work from home. There's no like work phone that they can use to bother me in my free time. And I've gotten pretty good at it, so I'm not really stressed after 5 p.m. when I log off. That's all my free time. Like I'm not spending time like I used to in a previous really stressful job. I'd be so stressed at the end of the workday that I'd literally just be watching videos on the couch to like disassociate because it was such a stressful job. Fuck bro, like And on top of that, the job pays enough to where I can pay the bills like the rent and the groceries and things, and also have a little bit of extra income to pay for the editor to make this channel 10 times better. Next is the fact that I've tried dopamine detoxing before, to the point where I've had that like anime comeback moment 4 times already where I say, this is the last time, you know, enough is enough, I'm changing my life this time. I've already done that 4 times, and believe me, it gets more painful every time that you say that and you don't actually stick to it, bro. So this is actually kind of, when you think about it, this video is the 5th time that I'm more publicly stating that this time is going to be different. And for all the reasons that I'm mentioning in this video, it is actually going to be the final time that I say this. Next, which is also one of the most important factors I believe, is that I know exactly what I'm going to do with all of the extra free time I create. I'm not just going to be like sitting down and bored and have nothing to do. I have goals and actions that I need to take to improve this YouTube channel. I'm committing to making this YouTube channel succeed in the next 2 years, or I'm deleting it. And so whenever I have an extra free time, all I need to be doing with that is either making these videos, recording them, or making them better. That's literally the 2 actions I need to take. And then you can kind of like tree branch it out to see, okay, how do I make them better, blah, blah, blah. But very simply put, there's literally only 2 actions I need to take with all of this extra free time. So I'm not getting distracted by like, oh, I'm gonna go be a crypto bro. Oh, I'm gonna start investing with my free time and become better at investments. And definitely not, I'm not watching those YouTube videos that are like top 10 ways to make money online, blah, 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 blah. Like, if you're watching any YouTubers who've posted one of those, you'll know that they're a sellout, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest. By the time you see eventually, maybe in the future, me posting one of those top 10 ways to make money online, just fucking unsubscribe, bro. Like, I've sold out by that point. Like, legit, bro, those videos are so trash. Nobody ever actually takes action from those. You just watch them because you're like interested in shit, but those videos are so trash. Anyway, I think I've got 2 more points that are more relatable, and then I'll get into the more personal points. So the next point is that I've got a positive support group who encourages me to work harder. They always tell me that I can, they believe in me and stuff like that. It's mostly my family and some friends who, when they hear me talking about this passion project of mine, you know, they're like, keep going, Ethan, we believe in you, blah, blah, blah. And it really goes to show me how much better it is to have a support network with this entire self-improvement process compared to way back when I was doing the cool lone wolf self-improvement back when I was like 18 to 22 about. And man, I just need to make a point here, like, fuck that lone wolf shit. That is so much worse than doing it with a tribe of people who believe in you and they want to see you succeed, and you talk about success with them, and it's just way better of a positive feedback loop than doing it all on your own. And then the last relatable point before I get into the personal ones is I invested in this like website blocker application, which is kind of good. It doesn't work perfectly, so I get to cheat through it sometimes. So I really don't think website blockers are the way to go, but the one that I'm using, it does help a little bit. Like, I'd say about a quarter of the time when it reminds me that I've got a website blocked or something, I actually don't listen to the temptation, the cravings to go watch some YouTube video or something. And there's value in that. Over the long run, by reducing my instant gratification decisions by 25%, it'll just curve the instant gratification snowball to make you and me more powerful to slowly get back control of our lives. And then lastly, I'll just machine gun fire off the more personal factors in my life that I think are contributing to my success. First is that I've got 3 younger siblings, to where my success or failure really does have an impact on the standard of the sibling rivalry competition level, right? So once I go and become this cool millionaire in his 20s, etc. guy, it really raises the bar up for my siblings they see that, oh wow, like me just getting some 50K a year job, like it shows them that it's possible and it makes them more competitive, right? Similarly, on the negative side, by failing in this hypothetical universe, because that's not going to happen, by me failing consistently and being like a bum, a loser, etc., it shows them that that's like an acceptable way of living, and I am not letting that happen, bro. Second is that at this point in my life, nofap and porn addiction really isn't that much of a distractor for me. Like, I've done enough of the self-improvement to where I can get laid if I want to, right? I'm not trying to be like Mr. Cocky whatever, but I really do think porn addiction is a terrible instant gratification killer, and thank goodness that I'm not struggling with that right now. I strongly believe that nofap is step 0 in any life-changing dopamine detox because of how killer it is. And lastly is that I'm perfectly physically healthy. You know, I've been going to the gym semi-consistently for the past year, which has surely taught me many unconscious lessons about discipline, spending time on your own, pushing yourself beyond your limits, and those very important lessons. So I'm sure that I'm benefiting in those long-term skills that I've developed from going to the gym pretty consistently. And now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the video, the action mission of the day. So for today's video action mission, I want you to go through the video and just check mark or X in your journal physically. Do I have this same factor yet? And if you don't have any concrete goals that you are dead set on achieving yet, then make the concrete goals that you're dead set on achieving getting in the same life setup that I have right now. At least for the non-personal ones, you want to be getting all of the same factors that I have listed here today to set yourself up for success in your next life-changing dopamine detox. Seriously, bro, I can feel it that this is the last time that I'm gonna say this is the last time that I'm gonna say this is the last time that I'm gonna say And if you're afraid that you're about to bitch out and not take life-changing action from this video, you can check out the playlist I made specifically engineered to teach you and to make you, to force you, bro, to take consistent action after every single one of these self-improvement videos that you watch. And I highly encourage you to watch that playlist. Remember, bro, this video was useless unless you use it.